Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
All right, so since I can't be doing much as far as construction goes, I'm actually going to be making a delicious feast for dinner. I've got a pot roast here. I'm getting all of the herbs and spices and vegetables and the chuck roast and everything ready to go in. And I'm getting out a bay leaf because that's what the recipe calls for. And it's so funny because one of Allie's parents, Russell and Leslie, on one of their first dates, Leslie prepared a meal for Russell. And I don't remember what it was. I think it was a stew or a soup or something. And he tried to eat the bay leaf because he got it in his bowl and he like choked on it. And I mean, it's just quintessential Russell. So just thought I'd share that little tidbit of information with you guys.
And he was smitten because he had never had a woman cook for him before. And the moral of the story is cook for your man, cook for your partner, cook for anybody. And that is the way to most people's hearts.
Absolutely.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Pretty much my mom's mantra growing up raising us was food is love and food is medicine. If you cook people tasty food, you will heal their bodies, their minds, their souls. And if you can cook well with your partner, at least in my mom's eyes, it was like, okay, you guys can survive together. So I remember at the beginning of our relationship, making food together and cooking together, and it was like, okay, this is fun. We can do this. We can like be in the kitchen in a shared space together. You know, sometimes I'm the head chef and he'll be my sous chef or vice versa, but like, you know, we can choreograph that dance and like make a good meal. And to me, that's always been like a sign that we're gonna be okay. Right now I'm sous chef for head chef Trent. I don't know why we're opening wine at 9 a.m., but I'm not gonna question the recipe.
A little red wine always goes good with meat.
Sky is falling down.
It does not matter. It said fill up liquid until it's like the roast is halfway submerged. When I was gonna do that a second ago, there was no vegetables underneath the roast. So I was like filling it up halfway is like not gonna cover any of the vegetables. And so I put some carrots underneath the roast, and then if not, we're making beef stew.
It's an absolutely stunning morning. So bright and clear and crisp. Unfortunately, last night it poured, it downpoured. It was the heaviest rain we've had since we've been back since Trent had surgery. And that means that all of the taping and papering and masking that we spent time on yesterday probably needs to get retaped and remasked. It's just one step forward, two steps back. It's hard to do this in the shoulder season when it's just getting a little bit wetter by the day, wetter and colder. Honestly, there's not that much left to paint on the house. There's a couple big walls that we need the man lift for. Other than that, there's a couple roof sections. So as soon as the roof dries out, we're gonna hop up there and hopefully it'll be nice and clear and sunny and maybe even warmer by this afternoon. I've been working on a bunch of stuff inside this morning. Ooh, it's sunny, but it's windy. The guys are up on the roof taping, but it sounds like they're running out of materials. So I'm gonna see if I can run really fast to pick up some more tape for them. And we'll see how much we can get done in the day. Okay. I'm picking up an order.
Okay.
3662. All right, we got the goods. Trent placed this order online and he did it, and I got here within such a short amount of time that they hadn't even gathered all the items yet. So I just ran around the store, picked everything up, checked out, and now I'm gonna head back, hopefully get these guys the tape and drop cloths that they need so they can finish doing as much as possible today.
I gotta break free to find me.
All right, let's check in on our patient. Aww.
We're gonna set up a little cafe. We'll have a cafe out here.
That's so sweet.
Gotta catch up on all my YouTubes while I'm sitting here icing my knee.
It's our friends.
Very cute.
How you feeling?
Good. How's it going out there?
I mean, they're pretty close
Pretty close.
to having it fully taped off,
Okay.
but it's hard. Everything's so windy. They're trying to make sure the roof doesn't get any overspray, but the drop cloths are very slippery.
That's why I bought those new drop cloths that are 4 feet by 15 feet.
But they don't have the
So they
grippy
can just
things.
lay it. We're not gonna stand on it.
Okay.
So he can lay that down, and then he just stands 4 feet away from the wall.
Okay.
And then sprays like that with that 3-foot wand. I thought of everything, don't worry. I can't do anything but think, so thought of all the problems.
What are you guys doing?
We're making Halloween decorations.
Really?
Look what mine's gonna be.
Is that a pumpkin?
A ghost.
A ghost. What does a ghost say?
Boo.
Scary.
But sometimes they say, yeah.
Everything with Trent's knee recently has really reprioritized health for us. We've always tried to be pretty health conscious, but just over the last month or two with everything that he has had to go through, I have wanted to take a closer look at my health as well. And that is when I found Function Health. Function Health is the sponsor of today's video, and it is such a cool platform that gives you access to the type of data people don't normally ever see, the type of insight that you can use to actually take action. It's a proactive health membership designed to give you control over your health through regular blood testing, personalized health insights, and telehealth support. Their mission is to help people prevent disease, optimize well-being, and live healthier lives. Their lab visits are fast and convenient and located at over 2,000 locations throughout the US. With Function, you can test over 100 biomarkers, from heart and hormones to toxins, inflammation, and stress. And I went recently to get my first round of blood work done, and the results were surprising, to say the least. My cholesterol is high. I had no idea that that was something I needed to watch out for. I've never had high cholesterol in the past, and that's something I never would have known if I hadn't tested with Function Health. As we get older and we see the people around us start to change, my mom passed away, Trent's knee is having some problems, you start to really understand how fragile life is and why it's so important to take ownership of your health to ensure a long life with vitality and quality of life. And that's why I am loving being on this Function Health journey. If you're ready to start your Function Health journey, now is definitely the time. You can click our link in the description below or scan the QR code on screen, and the first 1,000 people who click the link will get $100 credit toward their membership. Go check them out. Thanks again to Function Health for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna finish looking through my dashboard and get back to work.
We don't have a crock pot up here, so we had to make it in a casserole dish, but welcome to the pot roast. Wow.
Whoa.
Dang, that looks like it's never gonna come clean.
Wow, it shrunk so much. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Dang.
All right, I gotta say, definitely not the best pot roast I've ever made, but I think it's still gonna be really delicious. We had to make it in the oven because we don't have a crock pot, so that came with its own set of unique challenges, and we're gonna dig in and see how this is. You want some carrots? You wanna try some of these delicious pot roast carrots?
You ready?
Carrots are probably the best part.
How is it up there, Ben?
Mostly dry.
Oh, good. Good morning, guys. We are waking up to a bunch of fresh snow. It's happening. We knew it was going to happen. We were trying to beat it. It's happening anyway. The good news is it's bright and sunny and clear today. So hopefully, even though the ground is so muddy and there's a couple piles of snow from where it sloughed off the roof, it will continue to dry out today. The bad news is that they had taped off the whole section above the deck to be painted and left the tape, hoping that we wouldn't have to remask and retape as much as possible. And so when the snow sloughed off the main roof onto the roof above the deck, the drop cloths and the paper and everything that's taped down right there just held it in place instead of letting it slough off. So now Ben is up on the roof trying to shovel some of that snow off, see if we can dry off the roof a little bit. We'll see how far we get. Yeah. Perfect.
Do that like 60 more times. Yep.
Pull the snowblower up there.
Yeah, seriously.
Be careful, Ben. You're freaking me out, Ben. It's that crazy time of year right now where you can simultaneously get a sunburn from the sun and frostbite from the cold and the wind. It's absolutely stunning. And days like today, after a big storm comes through where there's no wind or less wind, everything is so quiet and beautiful. That little first layer of snow of the season is on all of the plants. I love it up here. Every year I'm reminded how much I absolutely love it. Benefit number 10,025 of having a covered deck is that Mr. Surgery over here, who's now starting to hobble around without crutches, can be out here, and it's not slippery or snowy. How are you feeling?
Alright. Thing is, I'm starting to feel where I can walk around, but everyone and all of the information that I see is telling me that I should not be walking around. So I think I'm supposed to be putting 20 to 50% of my weight on my foot and still walking with crutches basically. So I'm just trying to be very soft and gentle with that leg. But we have PT today, so we'll go get the rundown and see what they say.
Feels like every day we are just inching closer to calling for our final inspection. And every day I look at these bare walls and cannot wait to decorate them. Honestly, layering rugs on top of carpets is not normally recommended, but I think rugs accent the space, layer the space, ground the space, and someone wanted to completely carpet all of the bedrooms. If you are gonna put a rug on top of a carpet, it needs to be a super thick rug, otherwise it's gonna get mushed around constantly, which is what has been happening in here. So we're now officially in the market looking for a different rug. The other good news is it might snow one day next week. but probably not every day. So hopefully we can knock out a ton of priming and painting. There's really not that much left to do. We just need the time and the weather and a man lift, which we will have next week, to tape everything off. It's like 90% prep and 10% actual painting. We just need the weather to cooperate for just a few more days.
20% chance of precipitation on Sunday.
Okay.
All the rest is like single digits until Wednesday, 12%.
Single digits of precipitation, not
Correct.
temperature.
Yes. No, it's going to be 50s.
Oh, excellent.
All next week, upper 50s.
The paint gods are with
but
us.
then Saturday and Sunday looks like snow.
Whatever sacrifice we need to make to the paint gods, we are willing to make. We just need a few good, solid weather days. Sun's out, sprayer's out. These guys are going for it. It is as beautiful as it's gonna get, as dry as it's gonna get today. They are wiping off the roof, get it just a little tiny bit drier, and then we're gonna start pulling out all of our paint stuff and getting to work. Oh my
He
goodness.
needs some muck boots.
I bought them.
Oh.
They're at the other house.
Like his little shoes are getting kind of muddy. I've been trying to keep him out of the mud, but
Dude, you are so cute. Whoa, what is that? That's called snow. Can you say snow? Look, Scarlett has some more. Look. Wow.
what's it doing?
Is it cold?
It feels nice in the sun.
Yeah.
But, like the shade is not.
You are so silly. Oh my gosh, this little outfit. Are you laughing?
Hey, you can get some. Want some more?
Very
And
good.
he hates to hold your hand.
I know.
And so he'll do it for a minute, but then he's like, no.
Well, it's frustrating because now we're at the point where he doesn't really want to be in the stroller. He wants to walk, but in a parking lot, he really wants to walk. And I'm like, all right, you can either hold my hand or I'm going to carry you. And he doesn't want to be carried. And I'm like, well, then you have to hold my hand. I'm sorry.
And he wants to go the opposite
Yep.
way. And so he was still had fun. But
Very
yeah.
different kid than Leo.
Yes.
Crazy.
More adventurous. He's going to be more like dad.
Yeah. It's so crazy. I mean, we've said this before, but you just cannot create your kid's personality. Like, they come out being born exactly who they are. We have raised these two little boys the exact same way, same parenting style. Maybe like we're a little bit more relaxed now with Billy because we've done it with Leo already, but like pretty much the exact same everything. And they are so different. So, like, they're both amazing, just in very, very different ways. It's crazy. Here comes the dismount. All right, looking good, looking black.
That's going right there for now.
Perfect. All right,
Here we go.
you got this.
Don't need anything else, right? Guess I'll find out. We did it. Yes, sir.
All right, the time has finally come. Everything is prepped, retaped, remasked, papered, ready to get painted. Luckily, everything was primed a few days ago, so it's nice and dry. The sun has stayed out. It's not super windy. This is like some of the best weather conditions we've had so far. Hopefully this goes nice and smooth. This is cool because it's the first section on the front of the house that's above a roof, so we'll really get to see the color up here. All right,
Yeah, here we go.
here you go.
Ready, Ben? Yes, sir.
What is it that you always write on the mirror? You're up all night. Oh, little bird in the dead of the day.
It makes such a difference that these guys are on the front of the house today, not in the shade like Ben and I were last time where we were absolutely freezing. And just not having any wind or like minimal wind makes a huge difference with overspray and just with like the general easiness of being able to do this well and fast. The color looks so good. This is like one of the first times we've really been able to see the color in direct sunlight because it's either always been under a roof or on the back or side of the house. This is pretty bold and I love it. Pretty solid.
Second coat, done.
Looks so good.
I like that it's done.
Yeah, that's super exciting. Feels good to just like be able to check one section or one wall off completely. We're gonna let this dry, touch up any spots we need to, probably peel off the window tape and start masking and taping the next section. There comes the wind. Right on schedule. Oh my gosh.
Bubble bath, you know I love to blow some big ones. And mama thinks it's fun. Ooh.
Trent, this is the first time that we've been able to see the color of the paint in a directly sunlit area, not under a roof or in the back of the house.
I don't like it anymore.
I love it! I love it! It looks so good.
Good, I'm happy.
They are doing such an amazing job. They're peeling off the tape right now. We got 2 coats done. Super thorough, it looks amazing, and the color is just like so bold and so beautiful. And I love it!
Yeah, and tomorrow, man lift is getting delivered. Although it is super muddy outside, once the man lift gets here, we'll be able to drive around to the sides of the house, get the man lift up so that we can paint the high gable ends of the house, get everything masked up there while we're painting. Then we basically just have to paint the 6-window wall of our bedroom above the living room and the little strip on the back of the original house above the roof. And the house will be completely done. Problem is, we need to do all of that and then paint the super high up stuff on the garage before we send the man lift back. So, we basically have 1 week to do that, and it all starts tomorrow.
Bubble bath, call my name. Every morning up with the sun. Oh, bubble bath, bubble bath. Come on, everyone, jump in one by one. It's so much fun. Ooh.
All painted. Well, this front side. Turned out pretty good. Not bad for my first rodeo. What do you say, Ben?
I'm happy with it. There's a couple spots we gotta touch up.
That's
It's
expected.
fine. Yeah.
We did it.
That section is done. It looks absolutely unbelievable. It's nice and warm still. And Trent and I are actually going to his very first ever physical therapy session. He has been waiting for this because he is hoping they give him a little bit more freedom to move. He does not like to be immobilized and resting.
looking amazing. Those guys are doing a great job. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm excited to go to PT because I want to like see what they're gonna say and see how things are gonna go. I'm just nervous they're gonna hurt me. I'm sure they're gonna hurt me. Everyone just always talks about how physical therapy is like the worst thing, and it was the hardest part of their surgery, recovery, and all that type of stuff. And they just make you move your knee when it hurts and it doesn't want to move. And hopefully I just don't cry like a little baby, because I'm sure that's what's gonna happen, but I guess we'll see when we get there. I'm just excited to get it underway and out of the way and get some exercises that they can tell me that I can start doing to try and strengthen and fix things that have atrophied. It's just, yeah, kind of bittersweet. Looking forward to it, but also not at the same time.
The true trajectory of an ACL, MCL reconstruction recovery is about 6 months to a year, depending on how seriously you take physical therapy and honestly how much you rest at the beginning. Someone was telling me that you can't win in the first 2 weeks, but you can definitely lose by overexerting yourself and pushing it. Even though he's been very Trent and wanting to move, he has done a really good job of resting, elevating, icing. He's doing great, and I know he's excited to start doing some therapy to get some mobility back. This intake form is basically for anybody that's just like got some joint pain. How hard is it?
Not post-surgery questionnaire.
How hard is it to go up and down stairs or squat? How much pain or stiffness do you have? All of the pain.
This table.
Perfect.
I'm Edwin. I'm Brandon's text. I'm just going to get you started yourself. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Trent. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Allie, his wife.
Allie? Oh, great.
How are
nice
you?
to meet you
You
too.
too.
Welcome in. Grab
Thank
that
you.
stool. or
Awesome.
whatever.
Thank you.
Okay, how's it been? It's 2 weeks post-op, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how's it been feeling?
16 or 17 days.
16 okay.
It feels like it's messed up.
Fair? Yeah. I mean, it feels like your ACL got reconstructed.
Take my shoe off.
Yeah.
No, you can just pull this down onto it. Yeah. We're just gonna have the knee exposed. What this is just red infrared light that's gonna get into the muscle tissue and just heat it up a little bit and make it a little bit more pliable. Okay. We're just gonna do this for 10 minutes and then Brandon will be over to work with you. Cool. Okay.
Cool.
So
Thank you. Can you feel heat?
Not like hot.
Is it relaxing?
A little bit. It's like in my knee, like in the left side, like the inside of my knee, there's just like a bunch of pressure right here when I want to straighten it all the way. That hurts. I'm trying to like let this heat work and I'm trying to like relax and like let it straighten. And it's like a lot better than it was when I started, but it still just hurts really bad to like fully relax and like let that pressure just press.
Yeah.
I'm a cyclist and I've busted myself up many times and I still ride a bike.
Yeah.
Just love every minute of it. So I'm with you. I think you do what you love.
Yeah, like it makes zero sense to me that like it's so excruciating to like step on my foot now. My calf is like so overworked, I guess. I don't know.
Well, you're still really early in the process. You understand what he did in there, right? I mean, he drills into your tibia. He scoops bone out of the notch where the new graft goes. It's more invasive than people give it credit. So you're supposed to be pretty sore for a bit. So you can start weaning from the crutches. In fact, after this session, you can walk out with one crutch. The nice thing about going to one crutch is you have a hand to hold stuff with, an extra hand, right? So maybe walk out with one crutch, I'll help you with it. And then over the weekend, you can just start walking around the house without crutches, without anything. But take one with you when you go out and about for another few days. And then pretty soon, though, you just won't need them. You just walk around without it.
you okay?
It's just wild. I can feel my right glute firing, and like my glutes like never fire.
Yeah.
But it's because my quads aren't working. Crazy as I thought it was going to be.
Good.
Honestly, it was kind of nice.
Good. Day 1, physical therapy in the books. Trent was like, let's do more. Let's keep going. This is the most I've moved in 2.5 weeks. Let's go for a run.
I'll be tired later.
You're definitely going to be tired and sore. We're going to go home and ice and elevate. They made him do a lot, which was great. And I know it felt good for him to just move his body a little bit. But I also know that his personality is the type that will overdo it if he's not, you know, given guidance. So we got some good guidance. The physical therapists there seem awesome. He's got some more appointments coming up next week. Things are looking really, really good.
It has been a day for the books. Physical therapy, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Honestly,
Yeah.
Not much pain.
Good.
Not much movement in my leg, which we knew was going to be that way because I haven't tried to move it for 17 days. But it moved a little bit, and I'm happy about that. We'll
Good.
see how the next appointments go and whether I'm happy about those. But right now, not that bad.
Any progress is good progress. We got a ton more painting done on the house, so things are moving slowly but surely.
There is a big snowstorm on the veranda, on the horizon, on something, and we're trying to get everything done before that gets here, so hopefully we do. But I think this is probably where we're going to let you guys go on this one. So if you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thank you guys. We love you.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.